Hi guys, sorry about the lighting. As per usual, it's not the best. It's a bit of a gloomy day, and on top of that, I've got one of these stupid energy saver bulbs. Anyway, let's just crack on with this thing. I was intending to do a preview of Money in the Bank. It wouldn't upload, and quite frankly, I got frustrated with doing it 3 times, so I decided not to do a preview of Money in the Bank. A lot of the matches went as I thought they would. I expected primetime players to win the #1 contendership and then, as a result, go on and lose the match. I expected Daniel Bryan to win, given the fact that they've laid him out so many fucking times. You needed to somehow kind of say, this is your #1 babyface while Cena is gone. So you need to make sure that you send a message to everybody to say, don't lose hope in this guy. He can get the job done. So that was the reason why I picked him. I also picked Heyman to weasel his way out of. I knew that Axel would tap out or lose the first round or leg to CM Punk. But I also knew that somehow Heyman would introduce someone else in order to fuck up Punk, and as a result, cost him the match, and that's exactly what happened. Bareback came out, speared Punk through a table, Paul Heyman pins Punk, which is exactly what I thought would happen. Just, the quintessential heel tactic 101. So that's pretty much what happened. So yeah, my thoughts on that is I think that's a good move for Bareback. I really do. I think the only way you're going to get people to give a shit about him is to put someone like a Heyman with him who can generate real heat for him and can be his mic piece, and he desperately needs a mic piece. So I actually like the move. I think it'd be a good move. So yeah, let's go on to Raw. So Daniel Bryan kicks off the show with the WWE title. Notice the title's actually bigger than him. But yeah, he basically came out to the ring with the title, and he knew something screwy was going to happen because they kept referring to this fast count bullshit. So I thought, oh gosh, okay. Now I see they found their way out of this. And to be honest, it was very well done. What they essentially did was that they brought Bryan out. He was like thanking everybody and saying yes, yes, yes. He finally did it. And then, who was it that first came out? Triple H came out. He said, whoa, 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 whoa. There's a fast count. That we think something suspicious is about this. Let me bring out the ref. So the ref from that night came out. Basically, Triple H gave everybody examples about, how the ref counts normally and the count at the end of the match. And obviously it was clear it was a fast count. And then, the ref was like, it was a mistake, I'm sorry. It was a mistake, I'm sorry. And then Triple H said, I don't believe you. I think you're not telling me everything. So the ref went to Daniel Bryan, I think they're onto us. Daniel Bryan's like, what the fuck are you talking about? it was good. They did it well. It's like, they're onto us, Daniel, they're onto us. It was like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So Triple H said, okay, enough said. Sent the ref back to the back. And essentially they stripped Daniel Bryan from the WWE title, which was good. I mean, at the same time, you show that Daniel Bryan is capable of getting the job done. You still keep everybody on that tenterhook that, oh my gosh, that even when he does it, there's still another obstacle. This is babyface booking 101. This is the way it should be done. Forget what has been happening in the last 3-4 years. This is the way it should be done. You get behind the babyface because they have obstacles to overcome. If you book them like John Cena, you essentially turn John Cena into your anti-heel. So into your anti-babyface, which is exactly what has been happening. That's why people hate John Cena. So yeah, booking Daniel Bryan exactly the way a babyface should be booked. The heels have to win more than the babyfaces. They just have to. It was beautifully booked. They stripped Bryan off it. He said that he wouldn't give Randy Orton the title back, and he didn't. To be fair, he didn't all night. He said that he was going to leave it vacant until he investigates further. So then Randy, Steph, and so yeah. Oh, by the way, Randy randomly came out in this particular segment, and it's just an RKO Daniel Bryan, really. Um, then Randy, Steph, and Triple H had a backstage segment, and Randy was saying, "What the fuck is happening? Give me the title back." And then Triple H is like, "No, I'm not giving you the title back." And Steph got in Randy's face and said, "What the fuck happened to the Randy that DDT'd me and handcuffed Triple H to the ring?" Basically, want Psycho Randy back. We all fucking want Psycho Randy back. He fixed that role perfectly. That was the one spell that I genuinely enjoyed Randy Orton when he was Psycho Randy. So yeah, I am all for that. Anyway, um, Ambrose and Ziggler had a match, the rematch from yesterday, and Ziggler won. It's good. He's out of the doghouse finally. Found out that I recently listened to the interview where he basically was criticising the hierarchy about, who is the flavour of the month and the fact that opportunities should be spread out and given to everybody. Obviously, the WWE board was not happy with this. So ever since then, Ziggler's been booked like shit. So I listened to the interview. It's about a minute, 2-3 minute interview, a radio interview. But, he should know better because these type of things get you in trouble. So yeah, that's essentially what happened. And Big Show, Maddox, Triple H had a backstage segment. Um, oh, I was looking at Steph throughout the segment. I just thought, goodness, I'm sorry, Triple H. I would love one fucking night like this. She got me wearing that suit. Oh, tear Steph up, I have to say. And I know she's supposed to be a freak as well. Like I heard her in one radio interview. I can't remember the name of that guy. Like she was saying that she likes shit like anal sex and stuff like that. I thought, damn, this bitch is a freak. So yeah, I love one night with that girl. Oh, oh. Anyway, they had a backstage segment. Um, Steph basically just said to Big Show that you were suspended without pay on, they're continuing this Big Show's poor bullshit, which I know nobody's a fan of this particular storyline. She basically says, wait in the room, and you can stay here all night unless I call you. So obviously we knew that she was going to call him at some point. Anyway, then Fandango and Truth had a match. At this point, Truth is clearly on the twilight of his career. Apparently there are rumours backstage about the fact that he wants to be a commentator. I'm a bit kind of concerned about that idea because sometimes, although Truth is very good on the mic, that doesn't always transpire to someone who is good commentating. With commentating, you need to be more. You need to have more improvisation skills, and I'm not sure Truth does. I think he's a very good talker, but commentating I think is a different field. So, but yeah, so as soon as you saw Truth, he's jobbing, and Fandango won that match. And then the American Queen, as Swag Daddy would say, Dusty Rhodes was in the house. He cut a decent promo, and then he did box a little bit where he said that Cody Rhodes is a full-time world champion. I thought we must have missed out the world tag champion, I think is what he was meant to say. Um, but yeah, and then he calls out Steph and they go back and forth. Really. That little interaction seemed a bit awkward. Like I think Dusty Rhodes was doing things that he shouldn't have been doing. And it kept fucking up Steph's throw. It seemed a bit clumsy. But then it got good. It got good. She brought out Big Show. No, first he brought out she signaled to the Shield in what she was saying anyway. And then the Shield came out, surrounded the ring, looking like they were going to threaten to beat up Dusty Rhodes. Dusty Rhodes was obviously ready to start fighting. Big Show came out. So obviously you knew what the fuck was going to happen. So then she told Big Show to knock out Dusty Rhodes. And Big Show was like, no, I'm not going to knock out Dusty Rhodes. And then Shield went off, got some chairs. I actually liked this bit. And I know, because I know nobody likes this Big Show storyline, me included. But I like the way they did it. They didn't prolong it. They didn't drag it out too long. I just wish he stopped fucking crying. Oh my gosh, look how big you are and you're crying. Fuck. But, yeah, anyway. He was out there and basically... Anyway, they all went and got chairs, so they looked like they were going to all swing like a triple concerto on Dusty Rhodes, and then Big Show was like, look, I'm sorry, I'm actually knock you out. They're crying on top of it. And it weren't like, no, the only thing I remember that was kind of similar to this was, you know when Shawn Michaels super kicked, I think it was WrestleMania 24, and the super kicked, is it 24 or 22? I think it's 22. And he super kicked Ric Flair saying, I'm sorry, I love you. And it wasn't as beautifully done as that. It was more clumsy. But I kind of like the way they did it in the sense that he knocked him out, but then he caught him and kind of laid him carefully onto the mat. So that was a nice, subtle, little nice touch when they did that. Yeah, I just wish he'd stop crying. But it was better. I tolerated it better. So yeah, I just wish they'd get to the point with this Big Show story. Like, to be honest, I'm not a fan of it. I must admit. And the Divas match has, I don't know, Divas that I've seen a lot lately. But basically, the Funkadactyls and Three. When they're putting out, apparently the Bellas are baby faces now. I don't know. In the other corner, it was Layla, sexy self. In my opinion, still the finest diva. Bella, Alicia Fox looking. So, I don't know who the fuck the other person was. Shows you how much attention I've paid. Anyway, clearly the Total Divas camp were in one corner, and then the rest of the Divas, and then AJ was commentating, and Natty was commentating. I couldn't tell you the fuck one. I think the Total Divas class one, I think we picked up the pin, and then what happened after that was and Natty and AJ had a stare down, so they're choosing a match. So that would be a good little match. I expect Natty to put AJ over. You know, at this stage, I'd be surprised if she's looking at any realistic Diva matches, to be honest. Diva title runs, to be honest. But that would be a good match. It would be a good technical match. I hate AJ's heel character because I think she overdoes it. But she's a good, very, very capable in the ring. And that is very, very, obviously she's the best female wrestler on the roster. She's trained pretty much most of them. So, yeah, it would be a good match. I'm expecting that to be a good match. That was the only part of that segment that was good. Then when you saw Damien Sandow's entrance, who didn't get played after the commercial break, you kind of knew what was going to happen. So I didn't even bother watching it. Because I saw Damien Sandow standing there, and I saw No Job Rob's music hit, didn't watch the damn match. I can guarantee you that RVD won that way. And if I'm wrong, I will admit I am wrong on camera next week. I can guarantee you that RVD won that match. Guaranteed. Anyway, then I tuned back. I think I don't remember what I was doing at the time. I was making something to eat. And then Triple H had a segment. I don't remember what the fuck. So I kind of caught it halfway through. But yeah. He was talking to he was talking to the ref about a severance package. And he basically was just like, I've got to let you go. I'm guessing severance means redundancy in the US. So I think it's the same thing. Basically, he was just saying, look, I've got you. I've got you. Don't worry, I've got you. Trying to give him a message, just like fuck off, I'll tell you what. So yeah, that was a good little touch, nice little segment. And then Miz and Mandy, Randy and Miz had a match. As soon as you saw Miz and Randy Orton, you kind of knew Miz was going to be the punching bag for Randy. Yeah. And then they timed the shot at Miz's parents, and I thought, oh, so that's why you're like that. Fuck me. They look like they're stuck in like a 1980s time warp. Oh man. Miz, I feel for you, bro. Goodness gracious. But yeah, anyway, long story cut short, Randy whooped the shit out of Miz. Miz hit a couple of hits in, but generally whooped the shit out of Miz. And then put Miz's head in a chair and chair over her head. And then, I think this is his new version of the pump because the pump apparently is banned these days. So he basically did a knee drop onto the chair, simulating that he's broken Miz's neck. So either Miz is shooting another film, or what I think is more likely is he's a plot device for this story. So yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, sorry, I know it's taken quite long thinking about other things. Sorry. Then Heyman had a segment with Bareback, basically saying that it got a bit weird halfway through, but it basically said that this is my new guy. Then he introduced Bareback as a beautiful man. I was like, okay. And then at the end of Bareback doing his usual spiel about hating bullies and not liking punk and shit like that. And Heyman kind of kissed him on the cheek. It was really weird. Yeah, it was a good segment, just a bit weird. But yeah, I think that, like I said earlier in this video, I think it's a good pairing for Bareback. If being with Heyman doesn't get him over, they may as well release him. Or flip the motherfucker back to face. Just when he was getting over as a face, they fucking flip him over as a heel. Doesn't make any fucking sense. And they've ruined that character. They've just ruined it. That's why all in Barebacks, no one gives a fuck no more. Anyway, so then there was a number one contender triple threat tag team title match with Tons of Funk, Usos, and the Real Americans. The Usos won it. Next, and Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns had a match in the main event. I don't think anyone won this. I think this is a DQ because sure the Orton were out there, but then they started beating down. It was a good match actually, better match than I've seen. Best match I've seen from Roman Reigns. It was slow in some places, but it was a good match. And I think just as it was starting to really pick up, when the Shield came and beat down Bryan, and just when you thought, oh fuck, here we go, so they're ending the same old way, the WWE locker room went down. I'm like, fuck this. All the baby faces ran in, beat down the Shield, Orton kind of slithered out of the ring, Um, and then basically Daniel Bryan hit his finishing move on, is it Seth Rollins? Um, and then they were just holding Daniel Bryan above their heads. So for once, Daniel Bryan stands tall, and for once somebody backs Daniel Bryan on this. And there was no Triple H, no Steph to be found, so it was good. It ended well. Um, so yeah. Anyway, sorry about how long this video was. I knew once I started giving my thoughts on what happened in Night of Champions, it would probably be about a 20-minute video, so I apologise for that. I was trying to keep this thing around a 15 to 16-minute sort of period. I know I keep promising you guys a video on my thoughts about Daniel Bryan. I will get to it, I promise. I've got this week off work, so I will do it. Maybe not today, because I've got to do some flats and do a few other things, but probably tomorrow I'll do that video for you guys. So do stay tuned. I promise I'll get to it. Please do subscribe, comment down below, like this video if you liked it, hate this video. I'm sure you'll let me know in the comments, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Oh, and one other thing. No, actually, I'll save that for my next video. Take care. Peace.